Welcome to the Geeky Boomer. I am your host, PixelPia, and today we are taking a look at the topic of computer and digital literacy across different generations. From baby boomers to Gen Z, we'll explore how each generation interacts with the digital world, the skills they need, and the contributions they made. So sit back and get ready for an enlightening discussion. Let's start by defining what we are talking about today. Let's start by defining the different generations. Generations are a group of people born around the same time and raised around the same place. The definition of each generation varies depending on the source, but there are some commonly recognized generational categories. For example, me, I am a baby boomer, and us baby boomers were born between 1946 and 1964. After us came Generation X, born between 1965 and 1980. 1981 to 1996 was Millennials. And then we have Generation Z, born in 1997 till 2012. And the present generation, starting with 2013, is Gen Alpha. The boundaries of each generation are typically defined by a range of factors, including demographics, attitudes, historical events, popular culture, and prevailing consensus among researchers. While the lines that define the generations are useful tools for analysis, they should be thought of as guidelines rather than hard and fast distinctions. The event and experiences shape each generation and the political climate of their time, creating profound differences across generations. So let's take a look at the more general characterization of each generation. Baby boomers. They experience significant social and political changes, such as the civil rights movement and the Vietnam War. They are known for their work ethics and dedication to their career. They are often associated with traditional values and a sense of community. And they are considered digital immigrants who have had to adapt to new technologies. Generation X experienced economic and political instability, such as the oil crisis and the Cold War. They are known for their independence and self-reliance, often associated with a sense of skepticism and cynicism. And they are also considered digital immigrants who had to adapt to new technologies. The millennials experienced rapid technological change and globalization. They are known for their optimism and desire for a work-life balance. They are often associated with a sense of inclusivity and social justice. And they are considered digital natives who have grown up with the digital technologies and are comfortable using them. And then we have Generation Z, the most diverse and socially conscious generation, known for their entrepreneurial spirit and desire for authenticity, often associated with a sense of pragmatism and adaptability. They are the most digital native generation, having grown up with the digital technologies and being comfortable using them. And our present Gen Alpha. They are the youngest generation and still developing their identities and values. They are growing up in a world where digital technologies are everywhere, and they are likely to become even more digital native than Generation Z. Overall, each generation is shaped by the events, experiences, and the political climate of their time, creating profound differences across the generations. While the lines that define generations are useful tools for analysis, they should be thought of as guidelines. So let's take a closer look at each generation when it comes to digital literacy. Baby boomers consider digital immigrants who have had to adapt to new technologies. They have developed digital literacy skills and are using digital technologies in their daily lives, but they may not be as digital native as younger generations. The same goes for Generation X. The millennials are considered digital natives who has grown up with the digital technologies and are comfortable using them. They have high levels of digital literacy skills and are using digital technologies in their daily life. The same goes for General Z. And when we talk about Gen Alpha, we don't know where they will end, but they are growing up close to the digital technologies that we are surrounded by. Let's try and define computer and digital literacy. Computer literacy and digital literacy are related but distinct concepts. Computer literacy refers to the knowledge and ability to use computers and technology efficiently, such as understanding computer concept, terminology, and operations, as well as using software applications and operating systems. On the other hand, digital literacy goes beyond computer literacy by focusing on the ability to find, evaluate, and communicate information using digital media platforms. It involves understanding how to use digital tools efficiently and responsibly, as well as participating and engaging with the digital world. In simpler terms, computer literacy is about knowing how to use a computer and its software, while digital literacy is about understanding how to use tools and platforms to access, analyze, and communicate information. Computer and digital literacy are essential for individuals to navigate and succeed in today's technology-driven world, but they address different aspects of technology use and understanding. Digital literacy is the ability to find, evaluate, and communicate information by utilizing typing or digital media. It is a combination of technical and cognitive abilities in using information and communication technologies to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information, requiring both cognitive and technical skills. Digital literacy goes beyond computer literacy by focusing on using digital tools effectively and responsibly, as well as participating and engaging with the digital world. It includes competencies that are variously referred to as computer literacy, ICT literacy, information literacy, and media literacy. Digital literacy is essential for individuals to navigate and succeed in today's techno-driven world, but it can be affected by factors such as access to technology, education, and socio-economical status. Let's talk a little bit about tools that can help people improve their computer and digital literacy. There are several ways a person can improve their digital literacy skills, including learning from others, provide guidance and support in developing digital literacy, taking courses and workshops that focus on digital literacy skills, such as navigating the internet, using social media, digital content, encouraging employers to invest in digital literacy training and support to employees, using images and other visual aids to help students develop digital literacy skills, such as previewing texts and practicing close reading. Being able to navigate, evaluate, and create using all forms of digital technology, such as smartphones, laptops, and computers, and becoming a digital citizen, and ethically in an online environment, resolving conflicts, sourcing materials ethically, and interacting with the wider world in a responsible manner. And finally, incorporating technology and digital skills into curriculums to allow for early development of digital literacy. I mentioned courses, and there are several online courses and resources available to help individuals improve their digital literacy skills. Some resources are Microsoft's Digital Literacy, which offers free courses and resources to help individuals gain digital literacy, including using devices, software, and the internet to collaborate with others and discover, use, and create information. Applied digital skills, free video-based lessons to help adult learners learn practical digital skills such as navigating the internet, using social media, and creating digital content. Tech Boomers offers over 125 free tutorials to help individuals learn digital literacy skills such as using social media, online shopping, and online safety. Coursera provides online courses from top universities and educational institutions on various digital literacy topics, such as information and digital literacy for university success, internet history, technology and security, and digital footprint. North Star Digital Literacy offers free online assessment and tools to help individuals develop their digital literacy skills, such as basic computer skills, internet skills, and software skills. Class Central provides a list of over 200 free and paid online courses from top universities and institutions around the world on various digital skills such as computer science, data science, and digital marketing. Now, let's focus on us baby boomers. Let's start by looking at some common misconceptions about boomers and digital literacy. The first one, baby boomers don't know how to use technology. This is a common misconception that suggests that baby boomers are not technological proficient. However, research shows that baby boomers tend to be more technically literate than they are given credit for, and most maintain at least one social media account, own a smartphone, and use the internet daily. Misconception number 2. Baby boomers are not interested in technology. This is another common misconception that suggests that baby boomers are not interested. Once again, research shows that baby boomers adopt technologies just like other generations, and they are increasingly comfortable with digital options. The third one, baby boomers are not capable of learning new technology. This is a misconception that suggests that baby boomers are not capable of learning new technology. However, research shows that baby boomers are capable of learning new technology and are increasingly using digital channels to make purchases and access services. By understanding these misconceptions, we can avoid making assumptions about baby boomers and their digital literacy skills. It is important to recognize that baby boomers are a diverse group with varying levels of digital literacy, and that they can benefit from digital training and support to navigate and succeed in today's technology-driven world. And let me give you some examples of contributions to this world from the boomers. Tools to improve their daily life, and marketed the Apple II personal computer in 1977, which included color graphics, a sound card, expansion slot, and many other features. Baby boomers have embraced the use of GPS for purposes of safety, convenience, and simply geeking out on some really cool technology. They are also increasingly adapting to mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets to stay connected and access information. And did you know that baby boomers have shown a 469% increase in the utilization of telehealth, which allows them to access healthcare services? Baby boomers are a tech-savvy audience ready to spend, and digital marketers can create digital ads that resonate with them by taking a straightforward, matter-of-fact approach to messaging and digital ads. And did you know that DNA fingerprinting was developed by Alec Jeffries in the 1980s? This is a technique that allows for identification of individuals based on their unique DNA profiles, revolutionizing forensic science and paternity testing. Responsible for the lithium-ion battery. This rechargeable battery has become the standard for portable electronic devices such as smartphones and laptops. By creating and embracing these digital tools, baby boomers have demonstrated their willingness to adapt to new technologies and improve their daily lives. Younger generations can learn from baby boomers' experiences and insights into how to adapt to new technologies and develop a more inclusive and collaborative approach to digital literacy education. So how can the younger generation learn from us? Well, baby boomers are lifelong learners. They have demonstrated the importance of continuing to learn and adapt to new technologies throughout their lives. Younger generations can learn from this example and adopt a similar mindset of continuous learning. Baby boomers also value face-to-face communication, And baby boomers can teach younger generation the value of face-to-face communication and the importance of balancing digital and in-person interactions. Baby boomers have a willingness to invest time into learning. They are much more willing to invest time in learning about the products and services they are interested in. And younger generation can learn from this and develop a similar willingness to invest time in learning about new technologies. By recognizing the strength and experience of baby boomers, younger generations can learn valuable lessons about adapting to new technologies and develop a more inclusive and collaborative approach to digital literacy education and training. But there are gaps, and let's take a closer look. The technology gap between seniors, parents, and Generation Z has evolved over time. And here are some key points based on research. Younger generations, such as millennials and Generation Z, are more willing to adopt new technologies than their older counterparts. The preference for newer platforms like TikTok and Instagram, while baby boomers shows a preference for more established platforms like Facebook. When it comes to digital health, research shows that there are significant differences among the generations in e-health literacy, and the retirement of baby boomers will bring major changes to the workforce, and organizations need a plan to pass on the key information and skills in a streamlined way, and technology can help preserve the institutional knowledge. And let's talk a little bit about how this technology gap can affect family dynamics. Technology can create a communication divide between parents and kids, making it more difficult for parents to connect with their children. Parents may be distracted by technology, dividing their attention between their child and their work, friends, and other connections. Technology has also changed family dynamics and structures, with some families becoming more connected, yet less collective. The use of technology can also affect the overall family dynamic and adolescent-parent relationships. But it can also have some positive impacts. For example, the majority of families claim that they communicate more using technology and thereby know each other better. Digital technologies can also connect and strengthen relationships, easing children into adulthood while maintaining connections to their parents. There are differences in technology use within and across families, depending on their attitudes toward technology, comfort, skill, and access. These differences can affect family conflict, communication, and flexibility. Overall, the technology gap between parents and kids can have both positive and negative impact on family dynamics. By recognizing the potential impact of technology on family dynamics, family can develop healthy technology habits and use technology to strengthen their relationships. Wow, that was a lot. Exploring the digital landscape across generations, from debunking the myths about baby boomers to highlighting the tech savviness of Gen Z. We covered a lot of ground. But remember, the digital world is ever-changing, and it's up to each of us, regardless of our age, to keep up and adapt. One thing is clear. Digital literacy is not just a young person's game. Each generation has something valuable to bring to the table, whether it is the wisdom and experience of the baby boomers, or the innovative spirit of the younger generations. So let's celebrate these differences and learn from each other to bridge the digital divide. I am a baby boomer. I consider myself being both computer and digital literate. And this is partly why I do this podcast, to talk about my experience in the technological space as a baby boomer. And if you want to hear more from me, I would love for you to subscribe to the Geeky Boomer. Until next time, bye.